Hello, C. Scott Brown here from Authority Media, here with Shen from HTC, who is introducing us to the HTC XR Elite, the new VR, it's not just VR, it's multiple Rs headset that HTC just brought out. So yeah, tell us a little about the product.
So this is XR Elite. It's kind of an amalgamation of everything we've done in VR, all kind of condensed into one thing that is a premium flagship consumer XR headset. Last year we had two mobile XR devices. One was Focus 3, targeted for enterprise. It had the best of the best technology that we developed, whether it's hardware, software, tracking. And then we had Vive Flow, right? Our immersive glasses, which was designed to be this really ultra portable, compact form factor. And this year, we kind of took the best of both. It's both design and technology driven, and came out with Vive XR Elite, which we think is the perfect form factor for consumers. So inside, with this, it's 625 grams. So that's lighter than the latest generation iPad Pro, right? And every single person that puts this on for the first time has said, this is the most comfortable and lightest headset I've ever used.
That's what I said.
Yeah, every single person. So inside, it's also incredibly powerful as well. So we squeezed so much stuff in this compact frame. It has 2K displays, so 4K in total, running at 90 Hertz, super smooth. We have 4 tracking cameras, and that powers our in-house, inside-out tracking. It's incredibly precise. It's the same tracking we had for Focus 3 that powers, medical training and arcades, where tracking is vitally important. And then at the front, we have a depth sensor, and also a color RGB camera, 16 megapixels, that brings really vibrant, high resolution, high dynamic range, pass-through mixed reality. And I'll just kind of sum it up in one experience. I can put on the headset and look at my phone and see text messages. That kind of highlights, we have the color down, we have the resolution down, and we have the dynamic range down, right? So that's something new that we're bringing to the market. And then all of that at the back is the battery. It lasts for 2 hours, provides a really good counterbalance that brings that comfort. And then on the sides, we have the speakers, and they're really well hidden that you won't even see them, but they have really good volume, really good bass, and really high clarity to really bring that next level of audio immersion to users as well.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. So a lot of companies in the competition, they're kind of going one or the other. They're going strictly for consumers, gamers, people like that, and then they're going way high end for enterprise use. But you're saying this is kind of just like the best of both worlds hybridized into one device. Is that kind of what you're going for?
So our focus is that this is taking all the tech that we have to make a really good consumer headset.
Okay.
We will enable this for enterprise, and we'll announce that later at Mobile World Congress. But right now we think that this is the perfect balance of technology and design for consumers, right? And what we're trying to deliver is a premium experience. There's so much race to the bottom, right? To make the cheapest headsets, and a lot of them are from social media companies where it's more, the product is more your personal data. We're trying to deliver a high-end experience that people don't feel is cost compromised, right? And that they can upgrade to, and they can have a really good mixed reality experience as well.
So another cool trick that you showed me with this is that it actually is convertible. So it doesn't have to be a full-on headset with the back and it can actually separate and to become something else, right?
Yeah. So it's really simple, and I have these 2 temple pads with me. So
here, I can hold this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really easy. You can disconnect this, and that's the battery cradle. So that allows you to adjust ergonomics, and also provides the power to the headset. But similar to Vive Flow, these can be compact glasses where you connect to an external power source like a battery bank in your pocket. But it means that when you wear it, there's nothing keeping you from your head resting against a pillow or a backseat cushion. And one really cool thing is you can fold it up, and it fits into, if it has this case that's the size of a water bottle, and it can fit in your bag. It doesn't take up the entire space like a traditional all-in-one VR headset. So yeah, so it's super portable as well. You get the best of both worlds.
I can see a great set of noise-canceling headphones, and these is like miracle for plane riders.
Yeah, exactly. So you can plug it into I'll hold it.
Yeah.
You can plug it into the outlet on a piece on a plane. If it's a 14-hour plane ride, then it will power for the entire 14 hours.
Yeah, and then you can watch movies and do whatever.
Yeah.
Is it possible to hook up to the PC and like get work done as well?
Yes, you can hook up to the PC. We will enable a virtual desk experience as well, so you can have 3 virtual screens. So it doesn't even have to be at home. If you were in a Starbucks or something and you wanted your at-home productivity setup, you can have that as well. And you can also stream PC VR content. So if you are an existing PC VR fan and you have that content library, you can use that as well. And also, you can stream from an Android device through Miracast. So in that plane scenario, I can stream from a phone. I can have Disney Plus or Netflix that's downloaded there, and you have this 300-inch private cinema screen. I'll put it this way: it's bigger than if you combine all the screens from first class, it still wouldn't even come close.
That's incredible. That's really cool. So with a lot of companies thinking, or at least theorizing that going forward, the enterprise is going to be the big sector which is going to adopt VR, not consumers, because like you said, the race to the bottom. They're trying to make it so that it's price accessible to consumers, but at the same time, they're seeing that enterprise is adopting this far faster than consumers are. What do you think about that as far as HTC's broader portfolio? Not just this particular product, but do you think that you guys are focused more on consumers or enterprise or both at the same time?
We're focused on both at the same time, and I'll say this is it's a very different audience to the ones that would buy the cheapest headsets, right? Those are more impulse purchases. This is for the people who want to do the research and want a really good headset, right? They want the best of the best. But we also have a really good focus on enterprise. Vive Focus 3 is the de facto headset. If you ask anyone who runs a VR arcade or VR training, they tell you the Vive Focus 3 is the one that you get. So we have a focus on both of them, really. And our first headset ever was the HTC Vive, right? And that had a big consumer audience, but also it enabled the growth of VR for enterprise as well. And we've kept a really good foothold in the enterprise space. And this is more of we think that we can finally deliver a really good consumer mobile headset.
So obviously you don't have them here, but what are the controllers like for this? What kind of tricks do they have?
Yeah, so they're the same ones that we have for Focus 3. The reason being is they're really intuitive to use. They're really comfortable. They're really versatile. They've been tried and tested by enterprise as well. And most importantly, they have excellent tracking quality, and they last for something like 16 hours. So we're using those. And there's also another benefit of it, which is it allows us to minimize our environmental impact.
Yes.
We use the same manufacturing processes for both that we will continue to sell as well.
Excellent. So just out of curiosity, if I already had a Vive headset with those controllers, could I buy the headset and use my controllers on that headset?
Yes, we're currently, the first thing that we're selling is the full kits. So Vive XR Elite full kit with headset, battery cradle, 2 controllers. But eventually, yes, we are looking at enabling headset only. And yes, if you have those controllers, you can use those as well.
That's great, because that also affect or positively affect your environmental impact by allowing people not to have to buy another set of controllers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. I guess we're coming back down to the big question of the day. How much is this going to cost?
So this comes in at $10.99.
And that's with the 2 controllers. That's
with
the
2
full
controllers and the battery cradle.
Okay, so theoretically, the future model without the controllers would be even less expensive.
Yes.
Yeah, and I feel like if you were to do that, that would bring you down into a very much, maybe not quite the impulse buy headset level, but definitely more affordable for the average person. Just be like, I want to try out VR. Let me give it a shot.
Yeah, innovations, we're still in a space of technology where we're trying to bring new features, right, to really make the experience better, and that requires a lot of innovation. So it's not, we're not looking at off-the-shelf components. A lot of it's custom. These lenses, they have diopters, so you don't have to wear glasses. They're these panels, they're designed specifically for this headset. So there's a lot of innovation that goes into hardware, and that's why innovative premium headsets are still at a high price point.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your time. This has been great. This is a very exciting product. When are we going to be able to get it?
So pre-orders went live yesterday.
Okay.
And we'll start shipping in February.
Excellent. That's very exciting. Thank you again so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.